Hey and hello, Sudoku friends, and welcome to today's New York Times Hard Sudoku Puzzle, today being the 26th of March, 2024. What do we do when we see something like this? I'm sure you know. We look for a 2, 3, 4, 7, 9 here, 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 and here. And that means that these two squares are given. They can't be 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, and they can't be an 8 either. So they must be a 6 and a 5. And since they are a 6 and a 5, this must be an 8. The 9, of course, belongs over here. And the 7, of course, belongs over here. And here we have two 7s blocking these two squares. So this is a clear 7. And we have a 4 blocking here, and we have a 4 blocking here. So a 4 will have to go either here or here. A 2 will have to go either here, here, or here. And the 3, well, we don't really know. But we can find a 9 here, because this 9 blocks here, and these two 9s block here and here. So here's a 9. A 5 and a 6 must go in two of these three positions. We also need a 2. So a 2, 5, and a 6 here. Can we do anything with this? No, not really. But since we found this 9, and we know that one of these had to be a 9, it is now obvious that the 9 must go here. We now have these two 9s blocking across, and we have these two 9s blocking down. So the corner square belongs to a 9 today. And now it's pretty clear that a 2 must go in one of these two squares. And this 2 blocks across, this 2 blocks across, this 2 blocks up. So another 2 goes here for column 1, and this 2 blocks here, this 2 blocks these two squares, so here is a 2. This 8 blocks down, this 8 blocks across, we have an 8 here. And here we are now looking for a 1 and a 7. And that's interesting. It's interesting because if these are 1 and 7 blocking across, and these 1 and 7 block across here, and this 1 and 7 block down here, it follows that these two squares have got to be a 1 and a 7. And therefore, these squares must be a 3, 5, and a 9. 3, 5, and 9. 9 blocks here, 9 blocks here, a 9 therefore must go here. Now we have a 9 blocking across and across, down and up. Here's a 9. And that was the last 9 for today, for this puzzle anyway. Now we need to be looking for a 1, 4, 7 along these 4 squares. We know that this is a 1 or a 7, so a 4 must go here or here, blocking up. This 4 blocks down, this 4 blocks across, this 4 blocks across, leaving just one empty square for a 4 in row 5. 1 and 7 here, a 2 blocks up and a 2 blocks across. We have a 2 here. Now the 2s are pretty restricted. Where can we have a 2 in this column? Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. Oh, we can have a 2 here and here. What a pity. And for the next column, we can have a 2 here and we can have a 2 here. So that will have to wait a little. 5 and 6 still to be found for these two. 3, 5, 6 for these. So it's clear that the 6 that blocks over here forces a 6 to go here or here. Therefore, this must be a 6 and this must be a 5. With this 5 blocks down, we know that these are 1 and 7. Therefore, this must be a 5. And these two now must be a 3 and a 6. The 6 blocks over. Here's a 3. Here's a 6. So 1, 7, we know one of these is a 6, and the other, therefore, has got to be a 3. Is that helpful or is it not? I would say rather not. But since we found this 5, this square can't be a 5 anymore, so the 5 goes here. And now the 6 goes here. and the 3 here. That's how we figured that out. Now this must be a 3, and these two must be a 2 and a 6. 2 and 6. And we can't have a 2 here, but we can still have a 2 here, yes. Let's give it another few moments before we try to solve that. I'm seeing a 4 and a 7 blocking here, and I'm seeing a 4 and a 7 blocking here. So a 4 and a 7 must go in these two positions here in row 9. Therefore, a 1, 5, 8 for these squares. So this is a 1, 8. And this is a 1, 8 because we have a 5 blocking both squares. And that leaves only one square, and that's a corner for a 5. Now we have a 5 here and here blocking up, and we have this 5 blocking across. Here's a 5. These two 5s block like so. Therefore, we have a 5 here. And here we're looking for a 1 and a 6. The 1 blocks up. Here's a 6. Here's a 1. Now we have a 1 here or here. And the 6, I think we can do something with, yes, the 6 blocks this square. So here's a 6, and this therefore is a 2. Which blocks this way down? This 2 blocks across. So does this. We have a 2 here. And now here, of course. We're looking now for a 4 in one of these squares. The 4 blocks up here. So this must be a 4, and the other one must be something else, a 3. There you go. 3 blocks across and down, 3 here. 3s block across like so and down like so, a 3 here. And therefore we have a 3 up here. Here are 1 and a 6. 6 blocks up, 1 here, 6 here. 1 blocks down, a 1 therefore goes here, and this must be a 7. Now we have 2 7s blocking down and a 7 blocking over. A 7 goes here. And this here, that looks juicy. It must be a 6. There you go, all the 6s done. Up here, we're looking for a 4 and an 8. The 4 blocks up here, therefore must go an 8, and here, therefore must go a 4. Here, a 1 and an 8. The 8 blocks down. 1 must go here, and the 8 must go here. 8 blocks across and down. This is an 8. And this, therefore, has got to be a 1. And this one was a 4. Remember, 4, 7 for these two. 4 now blocks here. And now we are looking for 2 numbers here, and they have got to be a 4 and a 5. The 4 blocks over, so the 5 goes here and the 4 here. 5 blocks across and down. This is a 5. Now we have a 1, 7 here and here, but the 1 saves us. It forces a 7 to go here, 1 here, 7 here. An 8 and a 1 for these two squares. The 1 blocks over. Here's the 8, and here's the 1. Another not very challenging New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for today. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.